The UK experienced its warmest February day on record yesterday. Temperatures in some parts of the country surpassing that 20 degrees Celsius mark.
The direction of the air and the right pressure conditions have contributed to the unseasonably warm weather, but there are concerns from some that climate change has also played a part. Let's speak to Tom Burke from E3G, an independent climate change think tank, who's in our London newsroom. Morning to you. Thanks very much for joining us. So many people sort of enjoying the weather, but you have concerns, do you?
Yeah, this is exactly what the climate scientists have been telling us would happen. As the climate changed, we're going to get more extreme weather. They haven't told us exactly when we're going to get that more extreme weather, but this is clearly an example, just like it was this time last year, of very extreme weather, exactly as the scientists have been telling us would happen if we didn't deal with climate change.
I mean, the Met Office say, and they do say, we've had the warmest day on winter on record. We know that it does fit a pattern of warming, but it would be simplistic to link this to climate change until a study has been carried out.
I think that's exactly right. We should get the results of those studies very shortly. What is now called attribution science will tell us just exactly how much climate change played a part in increasing the likelihood of this kind of event happening. And what we... Sorry, Louise.
No, you carry on.
Well, no, but what we really want to be thinking about is, imagine this is twice what you'd expect at this time of the year, and of course everybody's quite enjoying that at the moment. But if this was the summer and we had an extreme event like this that raised the temperature to twice what it would normally be, then people would be very worried indeed. You wouldn't be able to go out.
I know your organisation acts to accelerate global transition to a sustainable development, so you are clearly on, it's clear which side you're on, but what do you think would be the most impactful thing to do?
Funnily enough, it would touch to your last subject. The single most impactful thing to do right now would be to increase the energy efficiency of the homes we have, both the ones we're building new and the ones we've already got. We should make it really impossible to have new homes built that aren't carbon neutral.
There is a lot of change afoot. Are you encouraged by that?
Yeah, I am encouraged by the reaction of both, particularly the people in the energy industries are beginning to get the message. The financial community really has picked up very strongly on the risks associated with climate change. But I think we need governments to actually listen to what our children are saying to us and to treat this as an emergency and to do a lot more and a lot quicker.
And you talk about children, what, because of this, we saw some of them, didn't we, going on strike?
Yeah, no, I think they're the people who've got most at stake if we fail to deal with this problem. They're the people who are going to be here when you might be seeing these kind of events happening much more frequently, and in the summer when you really wouldn't want to be having a doubling of your temperature.
What about internationally? Because, you know, whatever the UK does, how much impact can the UK have? And you know, how important is it to change things internationally?
It's very important to change things internationally, but in a sense, if you want to build the trust for others to do things, they've got to see that you're doing more. Now, Britain has had a good record so far on that score, and we've set an example to the rest of the world. We need to continue to do that because the rest of the world needs to do a bit faster than it has been doing up until now. And so it's in our interest to make sure the rest of the world does more. In any case, what we're beginning to discover is the more you do to decarbonise the economy, the more you're able to lower energy bills.
And we talk as well about, you know, the global issues, but what about personally? Have you made changes in the last few years?
In my lifestyle,
yeah.
It certainly changes to the way my diet's changed. I walk a lot more than I used to walk. Everybody can do a bit, and all those things add up together, and it's very hard to capture the result of those things, individual things that people do, adding up, but they really do make a difference.
Tom Burke, a climate change expert, thank you very much for your time here on Breakfast. Thank you. And we know it was record temperatures yesterday. Matt's out and about for us today, and lots of sort of compare and contrast pictures around as well from this time last year.